Hi everyone, Tyler Fitzgerald here, and today we're going to talk a little bit about how I go about my putting technique and a few drills that I do. Here we are on a beautiful Monday afternoon. We're going to talk a little bit about putting today, but before we get started, I really want to emphasize the importance of properly getting fitted for your putter. A lot of people walk into a golf shop and they see a lot of different models. They see some that are more like a blade style putter, some are more mallet. Some putters are long, some putters are short, and they really don't understand the importance of why there are so many different selections. When you get fitted for a putter, the number one thing you want to look for is length of the putter as well as the balance of the putter. And I brought my putter out here. This is one of the new Odyssey Tri-Hots, a very popular putter. And I want to show you something about the balance of this putter. If I hold this out, notice how the face of the putter is perfectly parallel to the ground. This is called a face balanced putter. You'll also be able to tell different putter styles. Some are going to have a slight bend and some are going to have a very heavy toe down effect. So based on your putting stroke, you need to select a putter and a putter weighting that's going to best suit that, as well as the right length of putter. If you have a putter that's too long for you, it's going to be sticking out too far in front. It'll be hard to get your eyes over the ball, and the likelihood is that toe is going to be sticking up to the sky too much. It'll be looking a little bit like this when it's too long. And a putter that's too short, kind of the reverse, it's going to get stuck too much in here. The toe is going to be down, the heel is going to be off the ground. That's when it's too short. Properly fitted putter should fit flush on the ground. Your eyes should be able to be right over the golf ball, and you should be able to take that putter back and forth in a very smooth rocking motion. Okay, so if you have any questions about getting fitted for a putter, come see me in the golf shop and I'd be happy to go through a putter fitting with you. Alright, before we get into our drills today, I want to talk a little bit about the proper putting grip as well as posture. So when I put my ball down, I'm going to put that ball slightly ahead of center in my stance. I'm going to have my body tilted from the hips downward. I'm going to let my arms hang down nice and loose, and I'm going to grip that putter. This is the conventional putter grip. We're going to grip it. Both thumbs are down the middle of the shaft, and my fingers, this is called a reverse overlap. So my left hand and my index finger go over my fingers. You'll see my thumbs are right down the middle, and my grip pressure is probably about a 2 out of 10. Where 10 is gripping as tight as you can, and a 0 or a 1 is almost letting go of the putter itself. I'm gripping this very, very lightly, about a 2 out of 10 grip pressure. I stand over the ball, and a way that I know if my eyes are getting over the ball properly or not is I'll take a second golf ball. What you can do is grab a ball, hold it by your nose, and if you drop this, it should drop right on top of the ball. That's how you know you have your eyes over the ball. Okay? Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about my pre-round routine on warming up on the putting green. Even if you're running a little bit late, always try and get a couple of putts rolling before you tee off. You want to find out what the speed of the greens are so that you're not left guessing on the first green and potentially 3-putting. What I like to do is I'm going to drop 3 golf balls down, and I don't pick a target per se to start with. I'm just going to gauge and learn the speed of the greens to start with. I'm going to take 1 putt, and in my head I'm going to say to myself, hit this about 10 feet. So I'm trying to calibrate myself to what the speed of the greens are going to be by trying to hit a 10-foot putt to start with. And then I check and see how far it went. Okay, well, it went about 7 feet, a little bit short. So now I know I need to hit this a little bit harder to get it to that 10 feet mark. Oh, there you go. I didn't quite hit that very well. Pre-game jitters, I stubbed a little bit, so I got one more to get my distance down. There you go. Okay. One last one. There we go. That was right around 10 feet there. I know I hit the ball. So after I kind of get the feel of the green, the speed of the greens, then if I do have some time to continue practicing, now I'm going to line up some short putts and try and make those or attempt to make those, because on the golf course, it's the short putts that count. You know, you certainly want to be able to lag from a distance, lag up to the hole, but if you can't put those 3-4 footers in the cup, you're going to be losing shots out on the course. All right, so follow me. And I'm going to start with a nice 3-foot putt. I use the Callaway triple track golf ball. It has 3 lines already on the golf ball. This helps me line up my putt right there. And I'm going to do 3 of them. And then once I know that they're lined up, I'm just going to step up over the ball. And as I'm making these, it's giving me a little bit of confidence where I'm out on the golf course. Well, 2 out of 3. Not too bad, but I could do better. All right, so now that we've practiced some of our short putts, I'm going to help give you a little bit of a drill or information on how we can start attempting our medium length or our longer putts. And again, going back to picking targets on the green, making sure that we line our golf ball up to our target, again, is a pretty important key that I like to do. So here we have about a 12-footer or so. I'm going to take the golf ball with my lines, my triple track, line it up, and realistically, I expect to make this about 50% of the time. But what I'm in control of is, basically I'm in control of putting a good stroke on the ball. If I read the green well, I'm going to hopefully be very close, if not make the putt. But from this distance, I'm not going to be too upset if I miss the putt. As long as I can get it fairly close to the hole, preferably a little bit past the hole, because we don't want to leave it short. But I just want to really get that ball rolling end over end. The lines on the ball are going to help me know if I hit the ball properly, if I can see that rolling end over end. So if we can get the camera up close to the ball.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. And if I can get that rolling end over end, I know I hit a solid putt. Okay. You know what? Missed just to the right. However, if you notice, the ball did roll end over end, and I'm happy with that. As long as I get that ball rolling end over end, I hit a good putt. Maybe I need to work a little bit more on my alignment for next time. And it goes the other way. There we go. All right, well, thanks.